One tip, one overthrow, and there it goes. That pretty much explains the Raiders game in a nutshell. And the Colts monopolized by having Daniel Jones have yet again another dominant performance, and they got a hat trick by running back Jonathan Taylor. Let's get you caught up on all the Week 5 NFL action around the league. And remember to hit like if you enjoyed this video, and also stay tuned for the end of the video for my Player of the Week. Okay, can we just talk about the Vikings? I mean, this is the second year in a row where the backup quarterback is pretty much outperforming JJ McCarthy. And, we couldn't keep Sam Darnold. We needed to ship him off to Seattle, where he's doing actually very well. And so now Carson Wentz is in. And wow, the Bengals would kill to have Carson Wentz as their backup quarterback right now. And so I don't think we need to rush this former #1 draft pick out of center that quick. Give JJ McCarthy lots of time to heal so that you can win some games with Carson Wentz. Because I'll tell you one thing, the first game that JJ McCarthy goes in and loses, they're going to be calling for Carson Wentz. And Carson, call your agent. Get yourself a QB1 job in the NFL. And the Texans had a heyday, they had a hoedown and hoorays all around as they trampled the Lamar-less Ravens, which brings up a deficiency. I mean, it brings up more than one deficiency, right? They're 1-4, but they don't seem to have much depth at any of their positions. And really, Cooper Rush, that's who you got for a running quarterback to have as a backup? I mean, come on, you can do better. Maybe you need to call Carson. And there are no more undefeated team. Both the Bills and the Eagles lost this week. And, they're going to both be fine. Really, I'm not that worried about it. The Eagles lost to the Broncos, and it was a tight game, but they just passed more than they should. They are a run-first team, but A.J. Brown went on social media and had lots of complaints, so they threw to him a bunch, but that's not their MO. They'll be fine next week when they get back on track. And the Bills just looked uncharacteristically sloppy. They had a lot of turnovers and penalties. They just need to tighten up the ship. They should not lose to the Patriots. The Titans and the Saints both got their first wins of the season. And really, the Titans won over the Cardinals because of mistakes that the Cardinals make. When you're dropping the ball before you make it to the end zone, you're never going to win games. And if Jackson Dart was a savior last week for the Giants, well, this week he was just a hot mess. And Spencer Rattler was the better quarterback, and the Saints got their first win. So that just leaves the Jets as the sole winless team in the NFL. And I just don't know if going to London and playing the Broncos is going to give them their first win. I guess we'll find out how that goes. The Jags are legit. And we already knew that the Buccaneers were, and that makes the NFC South a competitive division, which is a surprise. Now, the Jags won over the Chiefs, and they looked good, but the Chiefs didn't look horrible. But they are sitting third in the AFC West. And is Baker Mayfield MVP of this league? Well, he's my player of the week because he finds a way every single week to get his team in a good position to actually go out and win games. And I think they're going to go far into the playoffs, so let's see how it goes.